everyone, and welcome to my channel, Latina in Luxury. My name is Jen, and this is just a channel where I showcase some of my luxury purchases as I am starting my designer collection, and hopefully some lifestyle vlogs. If you guys find any of this interesting or helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. So this is actually a very exciting purchase for me because I have been wanting this bag for quite some time. Can you guys guess what it is? I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to guess. So if you guessed that I purchased another Louis Vuitton item, then you are correct. So I have actually been wanting this bag for quite some time now. I've continuously stalked the website for it, like literally every single day while I was at work, during my free time, of course. And one day I happened to notice it be in stock inside the Lenox Mall. So I contacted my SA, who was sadly on vacation at the time. So I couldn't purchase it through her, so I actually had to purchase it through the Louis Vuitton phone inquiry, which wasn't too difficult. I was able to purchase it through a lovely SA and pick it up the next day. So without further ado, we are going to unbox this. As you can tell, it's pretty self-explanatory with the blue ribbon and the orange box. I like to carefully unravel all of my luxury items just because they're such good qualities, but I honestly really don't need a box. I have plenty of them. I don't even know what I do with them. I just kind of keep them all in a closet. But are you excited? Drum roll, please. And without further ado, let's see. So the first things first we see is the receipt, and this also carries all the care instructions from it as well. I'm gonna take this box out and I'm just gonna put it on the ground so I can have a better view of my whole entire package and my whole entire bag. Can you guys see it? Isn't she so lovely? So as you can tell, this is the NeoNoe and the monogram print in the size MM with the caramel colored leather trimming. Isn't she so beautiful? Here I am just kind of inspecting all of it around, making sure I don't see any obvious deformities. So this bag retails for $1,810 US. I was taxed $161.09, which made my total $1,971.09. So I don't think it was too bad of a bag. I think it's a little bit on the cheaper side. So a cool fact about this bag was that it was actually used to transport bottles of champagne in 1932, and Louis Vuitton ended up revamping it in spring 2017, and they brought it back to what it is right now, which is the current NeoNoe, a trend bucket bag. I honestly love this bag. I am in love with the caramel trim. This is actually my first entire monogram piece. I do have some small other goods, but an actual bag, this is my first one. I have other Louis Vuitton pieces, but more so in the Damier Ebene collection, or sorry, the print. I just kind of find that print a little bit more subtle and a little bit more classic to my style. It's something that I can wear day to day, but I could not turn up this caramel accent. You know, they have the NeoNoe in empreinte leathers in different colors as well. They have it in the poppy, which is the red, the noir, which is the black, the saffron, which is the like mustard yellow color, but I had to stick to this caramel color because I could see myself wear this all the time. So first things first, this is a drawstring closure bag, which means to open it up, you actually have to move this piece of fabric or leather all the way down, and to close it, you will cinch it all the way back up. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just keep it down. This is a little bit difficult. It took me a bit to be able to do that. Sorry if you hear the motorcycles. I live in Atlanta. Here is a close-up of the gold colored hardware, and as you can see, Louis Vuitton is written on it as well, and I'm just kind of giving you a close-up of the beautiful monogram canvas as well. I love coated monogram canvas. It just looks so sweet and so lovely. So I will be using this bag as more of a casual bag. Just the bucket style trend is very slouchy and very cute. The dimensions for this bag is actually 10.2 inches in length, 10.2 inches in height, and 6.9 inches in width, as you can see here. So it is pretty wide, and it is the same size length as it is in height, but that doesn't bother me at all. For the most part. So I'm just kind of getting a feel of the inside of this bag. As you can see, the inside of the bag is actually a microfiber caramel colored material that's very soft, and I'm just kind of giving you a big overview of the inside of the bag. And at the bottom of the bag, I actually have my strap, because the NeoNoe does come with a leather strap. So I'm just going to put my strap in there and look at these two little slips. So this slip just kind of has a barcode on it and says NeoNoe MM. I really don't know what that's for, but it looks like you scan it for something. And this other little slip that I'm reading basically says that this bag was made in the USA with materials that were imported from France. I know it's kind of hard to find Louis Vuitton items made in France sometimes, and to be honest, this one doesn't really bother me, the fact that it's made in the USA. So the NeoNoe does come with a leather strap to match whatever interior you decide to pick. Because I picked the caramel lining, the caramel is the one that my leather strap came in. It has gold clasp at the sides, and you can actually hook them onto the hooks on the side of the bag, and they match perfectly. So the strap drop for this bag, for this strap when it's short is 13 inches. However, when you make the bag longer, your strap drop will be 22 inches. And to be honest, 22 inches is very tall, especially for me since I'm more on the petite side. And here in the video, you can actually see me struggle trying to bring the strap back down. I don't know if you guys have any tips for me, but there's a little bit of bubbling that occurs from the side of the bag when both of the straps are put together side by side. If you guys have any tips for me, let me know how I'd fix that, but that really bothered me and I still don't know how to fix it. Moving on, I want to show you guys what I can fit in my bag. So the interior of the bag is made up of 2 compartments, so they're pretty steep, and then you have one zipped middle compartment as well. So I will be honest with you, you really can't fit much in this compartment. It kind of comes up, if that makes any sense. I think a card holder might fit in there, maybe your AirPods and some receipts. To be honest, it's just kind of there as a divider. First things first, my money. So my YSL card holder, I'm just going to pop into that middle zipped compartment. It looks like the perfect place for it, just because you don't think I can fit anything else in there. Coming up next, we are going to put in my AirPods Pro. I think that's what they're called, and I'm also going to just put it in with my key holder in that middle compartment, and as you can see, they both zip up. So another item that I always bring with me is my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I will just stuff this in that front compartment. Next up, I have my mini pochette in the monogram print, which I use as my catch-all. And I can give you guys a quick what's in my mini pochette. First things first, I have my Kiehl's hand lotion. My job requires me to constantly wash my hands, and so they're extremely dry, and I love this hand salve, balm, lotion, whatever you want to call it. My Kiehl's chapstick or lip balm. I have have a band-aid because I'm clumsy and I always tend to get hurt. So I have those little hair tie scrunchies. I don't know who likes them, they suck. I have some cash just in case. I have a mini perfume just in case. That's the Sol de Janeiro one that's supposed to mimic the Bum Bum cream. That smells delicious. And I just bring it just in case I forget mine. So I actually have my lip of the day. So that is Milani's in the shade Naturally Chic, if I'm not mistaken. And then my lip liner as well, so I can reapply it. That is the NYX lip liner pencil in the color London, which is such a beautiful neutral shade. I have a hair spoolie because I wear eyelash extensions and then sometimes they get tangled up, and that is all that's inside my bag. And as you can see here, I am just kind of quickly stuffing everything in so I don't have to delay this video any longer. I know this is a pretty long video, so I don't want you guys to wait for me. So I think I actually ended up putting this in my back compartment just because I want to divide them up. Up next, I have my Louis Vuitton key holder or multi-clay. Mine actually has 6 rings, however I only used 4 and I took the other 2 out because I didn't want them to scratch up anything else in there. So I only have my apartment complex key, my mail key, I have my gym fob, and I also have the fob that lets me get into my gated community or my parking garage as well. I love this and it still smells so good. I know that sounds crazy. I ended up putting this in my front half of the compartment, so the side towards the drawstring, in my bag just for easier access. Up next we have my Tory Birch, I can't pronounce it, my Tory Birch sunglasses. These are super old. I'm talking, these were probably purchased in 2017, as you can tell by the beat up box and the stain on the inside of it. But it's hard for me to get new sunglasses because all my sunglasses have to be prescription ones. And I ended up putting this one towards the back just because it's a little bit bulkier, and I just put my push-it on top of it. And I also carry wet ones in there because sometimes you just need to wash your hands or wipe your hands because people are gross and the outside is very nasty. I also carry around my Toiletry Pouch 15. I love this. Can you guys believe they're discontinued? I digress. I really don't carry much in there. As you can see, there was a pen, a scrunchie, an iPhone cable, which is the USB-C one, and I have a hairbrush, and that's pretty much it. I use it as a catch-all. I love it. To be honest, I use a lot of my pieces just to use them because if not, they'll probably be sitting in my closet, and I don't want that because I bought them to be used. So I ended up putting this, if I'm not mistaken, in the back compartment as well because the back compartment is kind of like my least used items. They're my just in case items. And it fits perfectly. I also started to carry around my vlogging camera. However, I'm using that to record, so I'm just going to put the case in there just for reference, and I did stick that in the front and it fit perfectly. As you can see, I was able to fit all of my daily essentials into this bag. I did not pack it all the way up top just because I don't want to lose the integrity or the structure of this bag. I kept my YSL card holder and my AirPods in that small zipped compartment, and it worked just fine for me. And out of curiosity, I kind of wanted to see if my Air Mac, or what are they called, the MacBook Airs, could fit in there. I do have a 13-inch, and as you can see, it kind of bulges out, so that's kind of a personal preference if you'd want to carry your MacBook in here. I personally don't like it when my MacBook shows. I like keeping it hidden, especially because it'll make you a target if they're like, oh my goodness, look, she has a Louis Vuitton. Oh, look, and she has a laptop with her. Let's go jug her. Alright, you guys, and I did want to include a couple of mod shots in here for reference. I am 5'3". I wear a size small to medium or 4 to 6, depending on what size chart you guys prefer to use. I have the 13-inch strap drop, which is the both straps kind of combined together at the shortest length. As you can see, I really like it actually. It doesn't bulge out, which is a really good plus. My hand sits comfortably around it, and it's not doing that awkward like little lean, if that makes any sense. So my only complaint is though this bag is a little heavy, especially if you pack it to the brim. Alright you guys, and here I am just kind of showing you the bag at its full length with the strap. So the strap drop right here would be 22 inches, and as you can see, it is really long on my body. So if I were to wear it like as a shoulder bag with the strap drop at 22 inches, it would hit above my knee. And if I do the crossbody, I do have the top of the bag at my hip. However, the bottom of the bag actually hits my thigh a lot consistently. So I personally would not wear it like this just because it's a little uncomfortable. But other than that, you guys, that is it for all the video. Please like and subscribe or leave a comment down below if this has helped you in any way, shape, or form. Have a good day. Bye.